4 days it has been since they were born, twins arriving into a world of unmatched turmoil. Cité Soleil in Port-au-Prince. 49-year-old Benita is recovering after a caesarean section, but she can expect no rest. I lost everything, she says, as if it were routine, because here, fleeing the gangs to save your life is.
Right now.
On either side of this Cité Soleil demarcation road hide men from two alliances of warring gangs, throttling Port-au-Prince as they feud and kill. George recalls the moment he was shot in the hand, a second bullet through his side, while sitting in front of his house in another district, Croix de Bouquet. Now the 60-year-old lies in intensive care at a trauma hospital run by Doctors Without Borders, in pain and disgusted. Everywhere they pass through, they shoot just for pleasure, he says, whether they see people or not. Opposite him, two young men, also gunshot patients. No one here asks if they are gang members. There are often suspicions. Violence grinding down even the most dedicated professionals.
Every day we step out and we can just say, there's no hope.
Orthopedic surgeon Xavier Kernizan, a Port-au-Prince native.
So you are saying to me that when you step out every morning, you feel no hope?
There's no hope. We don't know. We step out every morning. You don't know if you're going to come back home.
Every day.
Every day. You don't know.
Attacked in Cité Soleil last year when he accidentally made a wrong turn. Gangs demanded he drive deeper into their territory.
I say to the guy, nope. I know there's a gang situation in Cité Soleil. If I go further, I just sign my death. And I told the guy, if you want to kill me, just kill me now.
His life spared only because a gang member who was a former patient at the last moment turned up and recognised him. 160 new cases at this one trauma hospital every month, the vast majority gunshot. This young man shot while picking up his mum, Annalus, as he took his family to church. There's nowhere in the city that's safe, he says. It's everywhere. Some patients repeat victims of gunfire.
It's more difficult because sometimes some of those bullets might be retained and you don't know if it's the recent one or the old one, and you try to make a puzzle of if there's a hole where the bullet went in and the bullet standing here, so which organs might have been damaged.
The United Nations humanitarian coordinator laments the worsening situation, in particular for the youngest Haitians.
There are a lot of children and minors being used by the gangs in their operations. So you have an effect that is so detrimental on children. You have the violence that they are being subject to, which is brutal, and they are being witnessed of gangs raping their mothers in front of the children.
The police woefully under-resourced, violent crime more than doubling from last year. Whether it's in Cité Soleil or not, absent a political solution, every location and season brings fear.
Yesterday, we saw a child 2 years old.
Who'd been shot?
Yeah. And that's not a nice situation.
Back in the maternity ward, heavy weigh the hours on Benita. While younger mums delight, Benita, with nothing thanks to the gangs, tired before she even starts. There's no future, she quietly says. Her twins, the latest residents of Cité Soleil, mercifully unaware of the world into which they have entered. Proulouan, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. It can look deceptively normal. Dangerous does not even begin to describe Port-au-Prince. 80% controlled by gangs, 100% ruled by fear.
Jimmy Chirezia is the most powerful gang leader in Haiti, otherwise known as Barbecue. Haitians live in total terror of the gangs, but he says he's doing good work. So let's go ask him.
The motorcyclist up ahead, one of his men. We've been told to stay close. We are in G9 territory now, an alliance of gangs of which Barbecue is head. And then there he is, the former policeman who considers himself misrepresented. I want the world to know, he says, that I am a victim of a racist system, a corrupt system. He was sanctioned by the United Nations for human rights abuses last year.
There are sanctions on you. Do you care?
It doesn't bother me, is his response. Barbecue is bothered when he shows me around his territory, a house burnt by rival gang JPEP. As we walk through the neighbourhood, there is no mistaking who's in charge here. Yet, with a quick gesture, he signals the proximity of JPEP. Metal shacks on the right, he says, erected after JPEP burnt down homes. And what of the people living here?
They're frightened of you.
No, they respect me. They respect me.
You speak English?
I lay down.
There seems little to laugh about in Haiti. Barbecue, who's never given an interview in English, wants to make a point.
I'm always there to protect my people.
The United Nations accuses him of having engaged in acts that threaten the peace, security and stability of the country.
It's G9 area.
The mural proudly says as much. Barbecue does not shy away from increasing his profile.
You can take my picture. It's my picture. It's me.
And after pointing out the Che Guevara-styled portrait, he has much more to say.
If you are in G9 area, nothing bad will happen to you. Because what we need in G9 is we need another country. We need a country where we can have a lot of tourists to come to visit Haiti, because Haiti is a beautiful country. So, what can I say that?
You think Haiti is beautiful and tourists should come and visit, but believe me, everyone is afraid.
I know. I know the reason they are afraid is just because the national media, the international media, talk always bad about Haiti.
No. They're afraid because there are kidnappings every day.
Who created the kidnappers?
So you say G9 doesn't kidnap?
Well,
okay.
Barbecue insists he does not allow kidnapping, says G9 is an armed group, not a gang. Either way, it's engaged in armed conflict.
Where do you get your money from?
Haiti has no elected officials. It does have business elites.
They always say in English, follow the money. So where do you get your money from?
In Barbecue's telling, some of his funds come from people of this specific district now living in the United States who want him to remain in control so others don't take over.
But they send you money?
yes.
And you don't want to tell me anyone's names?
No.
Okay.
Beyond that, it's opaque. But more than 100 different gangs are vying for territory and power in Port-au-Prince.
Can we walk a little bit more?
Yeah. If you want.
Barbecue tells me his daughter, his only child, is about to be 17.
She always said to me, when you are going to die.
What does she mean by that?
Because she knows I have a lot of enemies.
Wow.
Here in Delma 4, where Barbecue has full control, his is a broad smile. And it seems he wants to know he's made a positive impression.
Sorry?
Are you scared of me? That's his question to you.
Let's go, fam.
In this moment, in this place, no. But the thing about the streets in Port-au-Prince is that it's chaos.
Chaos wrought by violent gangs of which his group is strongest. And the 46-year-old armed leader, with a warrant out for his arrest, has long-range plans.
I think I'm going to live more. Then 46, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I have a lot of things to do for this country.
For Haitians already suffering and dying during this time of gang warfare, it is a promise that augurs no chance of any peace. Pruluan, Port-au-Prince, Haiti.